Hey everybody, Terry Bradley here again, 2-6 golfer, 2-6 player. Guys, welcome to video number 9. Okay, wow. I already done 9 videos, okay, only have 90 more to go, okay, or 91. My 100 video, 1 video a day, up until the Masters of this year. Guys, up to this point, we've learned everything as far as our club positions in the golf swing. Okay. Today we're going to start a new section. Okay, and then once I get out of the body part section, then we'll start moving into the little nuances of the golf swing that you may not really understand, but you understand now because you'll understand grip and posture, club and body positions. Okay, so the first body part we're going to talk about today is the head position. Okay, we're going to talk about how the head position controls everything in your golf swing. Okay, it is a very important body part. Okay, it's probably just as important as your grip. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you just how it controls everything, sort of in general. Okay, from takeaway to impact to follow through, just to give you an idea of how important it is. Okay, let's take a look. Now, in the head position, when we're setting up over the ball, okay, we're sort of sitting down. We can wiggle our toes. We got a little more weight on our heels, okay, because we want to be able to wiggle our toes. Okay, we don't want to be too far forward. Now, because I'm sitting down, okay, that means all my weight is centered going down. Okay. Now, what happens is my head, as it's hanging over my body. See, because you got to hang your head over your body a little bit. Okay, you got to have a semi-straight back. And as your head hangs over your body, it weighs more than if I were standing straight up. See, when I'm standing straight up, I don't even feel the weight of my head. Like, I can't really feel the weight. But when I start to posture over the ball, bend my knees, now I can feel the weight of my head. Okay? Now, what does that mean? It simply means that wherever your head goes, that's what's going to control everything beneath your head. From your shoulders, your arms, wrists and hands, hips, knees, and feet. Okay, so if my head is over the ball here, over my golf shot here, and I put my lead cheek behind the ball, that means my head is behind the ball. So what now? So now my head is controlling anything that's going to come out of my trail side. Okay, just remember that. Okay, so if I take the club back, if my head stays behind the ball, I drop my arms. Okay, now my body can move out of the way automatically because my head has anchored my trail side. See, if I can anchor my trail side or slow it down, that means that something else has to speed up. And that transfer of weight will happen automatically as long as what? As long as your head position is controlling that part of your body. Now, let's just say my head comes over the ball. See, if my head comes over the ball, now my weight of my head is now moving forward, and now everything below it's moving forward. I wasn't able to slow my trail side, so now everything comes over the top. See, everything comes over the top, okay, because my head is controlling wherever it goes. So we have to understand how head position creates automaticness. Is that a word? Automaticness? Okay, I won't use that. Your head controls everything as everything can move automatic through the swing. Okay? So here's an example. I'm over the ball, set up. Pinch my rear knee and put my lead cheek behind the ball. Now my head is going to control my takeaway because it's going to anchor my trail side. Now my club is promoted to go out here because of how I'm set up. As I go to the top of my backswing, because my head is anchored, now I can swing centered. If I would have come back off my ball or moved my head, now I would have swayed. But because my head is staying still as it was already behind the ball, now everything's anchored on my trail side. Now I can swing centered. Okay, now I've got 10% more weight on my lead leg. As my rear hip goes back, that just keeps me centered. Now on the downswing, if my head stays behind the ball, notice my head now locks my shoulders back. My shoulders can't move. If my shoulders are locked back as my arms drop on my centered spine, now my hips begin to move automatically. My knee and my feet begin to move automatically through the ball because my head has controlled everything on my trail side. Now, once you come through impact here and you begin to rotate out to your target, now my head starts to come up and to release through the ball. And then now my head allows everything to shift to my lead side as I come up to my follow through. Okay, so it's very important. Now, for those of you who've watched me for a while on YouTube, you understand what I'm talking about. For those of you who are new, okay, this is not complicated. Okay, it's just a matter of taking your wedges and understanding that if I pinch my rear knee and put my lead cheek behind the ball, I'm in a pre-takeaway, pre-impact position. All I have to do now is take the club back. Okay, use the weight of the club head and just take me around my spine, stay centered, don't come off my center, drop my arms, head behind the ball, and everything releases automatically. I'm not thinking about moving my hips. When I get here, I'm not thinking about rotating my hips. I'm just thinking about dropping my arms on my centered swing, head behind the ball, and everything moves through automatically. So when you do it slow, here's how it is when you do it slow. You get here, centered, drop. See how it's dropping. Head is still behind the ball where it started. Here, get the impact. You see how my hips have already moved and I haven't even thought about it? Because my shoulders are locked back. Drop. If my shoulders are locked back, something has to move beneath me, and it's got to be my hips. The shoulders and the hips move on an independent axis. Again, it's all controlled by the head position in your swing. So do it slow. Do it slow in your house, in the yard. Drop. As the head stays behind the ball, now the hips move through impact. Now my head starts to come up as the impact, because your head only has to stay back through impact. So through impact, here, now my head starts to come up, and I get through my ball. So here's how it looks in a little quicker motion. So I'm here, 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 there. Okay, so that's how the head position works. Work on it, play with it. Get comfortable with the fact that your hips move as your shoulders are locked back. If your lead cheek or if your head stays right behind that ball, everything will move through, both on the takeaway and the follow through. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to work more on how the head position controls the shoulders. I'll get more into detail on that. Okay, as you can see, 2-6 kind of just meshes everything together. It's almost like it's hard to talk about one position without talking about the others, because guys, it's automatic. Okay? For those of you who are watching me on YouTube, click the link below, put your name and email address in the box for more 2-6 videos from me. I get into the body, I get into the clubs right away. Okay, now for those of you who are anxious, okay, I've launched the 2-6 e-course. Okay, 5-star reviews all over the world. Okay, click the link below. Get your special offer. Okay, it's an offer that's going to give you everything with club and body and all the engagement with me. Okay, if you don't want that special offer, we've got plenty of other choices on there, starting as low as $4.99 to get your swing you want it to be. Okay, so you don't have to worry about all the swing thoughts. Okay, if you like this video, push the like button. Please help us create more awareness on YouTube. Okay, we're big, but we want to get bigger, and it's because of you. Hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you. Got plenty of videos on there, all stemming from the grip and posture, without confusing you, okay, about this 2-second swing. Okay, Terry Bradley here, 2-6 Golfer. I will talk to you on the next video.